Good evening, and welcome to Marvelous Mondays with Moments with Mary. It is July 20th. I want to continue to thank all healthcare professionals for taking care of us during these unpredictable times. Along with frontline workers, we continue to need your help. Thank you for your service. Today, I will share a tidbit of information about Heifer International and share a book entitled Beatrice's Goat with an afterword by Hillary Clinton. And Heifer is an organization which helps to others to help themselves. The book Beatrice's Goat with an afterword by Hillary Rodham Clinton. I'll share a little bit about Heifer International. Heifer International is a non-profit organization working to end hunger and poverty and save the earth through gifts of farm animals and training. Over the course of 60 years, Heifer has helped 4.5 million people striving for self-reliance in 128 countries, including the United States. The idea is simple and it works. Instead of providing hungry families with a temporary source of food, Heifer International provides the living loan of an animal. A family's health and standard of living is greatly improved by what the animal can provide. This might be milk from a cow or goat, eggs from poultry, draft powder from water, buffalo or wool from llamas. Heifer also provides training in animal care and in farming methods that preserve the environment. Each family in turn passes on these gifts to another family in need, creating a chain of hope that lifts entire communities. And to learn more about Heifer, you may visit www.heifer.org. The book, Beatrice's Goat, by Paige McBriar and illustrated by Lori Losthoff. It has beautiful pictures, and I'd hoped to get my documents camera ready so that I could show pictures, but I have not been able to, but I'm going to work on it. So it reads, if you were to visit the small African village of Kasenga in the rolling hills of western Uganda, and if you were to take a left at the crossroads and follow a narrow dirt path between two tall banana groves, you would come to the home of a girl named Beatrice. Beatrice lives here with her mother and 5 younger brothers and sisters in a sturdy mud house with a fine steel roof. The house is new, so is the shiny blue wooden furniture inside. In fact, many things are new to Beatrice and her family lately. And it's all because of a goat named Mugaza. Beatrice loves everything about Mugaza. The feel of her coarse brown and white coat. The way her chin hair curls just so. And how Mugaza gently teases her by butting her knobby horns against Beatrice's hand. Tup, tup. Like a drum beat waiting for a song. But there's one reason why Beatrice loves Mugaza most of all. In the time before Mugaza, Beatrice spent her days helping her mama hoe and plant in the fields, tend the chickens, watch the younger children, and grind the cassava flour that they would take to the market to sell. Once in a while, when she was tending baby Picasa, Beatrice would stop by the schoolhouse. Often the students had carried their long wooden benches outside to work under the cool shade of the jackfruit trees. Then Beatrice would stand quietly off to one side, pretending she was a student too. Oh, how she longed to be a schoolgirl. How she yearned to sit on one of the benches and figure sums on a small slate chalkboard. How she wished to turn the pages of a worn copybook and study each word over and over until it stuck in her mind like a burr. I'll never be able to go to school, she would sigh. How could I ever have saved enough money to pay for books or a uniform? One day while Beatrice was busy pulling weeds, Mama came to her with dancing eyes. Beatrice, some kind-hearted people from far away have given us a lucky gift. We're one of 12 village families to receive a goat. Beatrice was puzzled. A goat? What kind of gift was a goat? It couldn't get up in the morning and start their charcoal fire for cooking. It couldn't hike down to the stream each week and scrub their dirty clothes clean. It couldn't keep an eye on Grace, Moses, Harriet, Joash, and Pazaka. Her long fingers tugged patiently at the weeds. That's very nice, Mama, she said politely. Then Mama added, it would be your job to take care of our goat. If you do, it can bring wonderful things. Beatrice looked up at her mother. Will this goat come soon? She asked. Because I would like to meet such a goat. Mama laughed. Good things take time. First, I must plant pastures and build our goat a shed. Beatrice nodded slowly. Mama knew what she was doing. I will help you, she declared. For the next few months, Beatrice worked harder than ever. She helped Mama collect the posts for the shed walls, then lash the posts together with banana fibers. She planted narrow bands of stiff elephant grass along the edge of their cassava field. She put in pigeon trees and lab vines between the banana trees. Finally, one day, Beatrice's goat arrived, fat and sleek as a ripe mango. Beatrice stood shyly with her brothers and sisters, then stepped forward and circled the goat once. She knelt close, inspecting its round belly, and ran her hand along its smooth back. Mama says, you are our lucky gift, she whispered. So that is what I will call you, Mugaza, which means luck. 2 weeks later, Mugaza gave birth. It was Beatrice who discovered first one kid and then, to her surprise, another. Twins, she exclaimed. Stooping down to examine them, see that, Mama Mugaza, you have already brought us two wonderful things. Beatrice named the first kid Molinwa, which means expected, and the second Kuumbo, or surprise. And each day, Beatrice made sure Magaza got extra elephant grass and water to help her produce lots of milk, even though it meant another long trip down to the stream and back. When the kids no longer needed it, Beatrice took her own first taste of Magaza's milk. Sweet, she said, mixing the rest into her cup of breakfast porridge. Beatrice's new Magaza milk would keep them all much healthier. Now, each morning after breakfast, Beatrice would head off to the shed to sell whatever milk was left over. Open for business, she would say. In case anyone was listening. Often she would spy her friend Bunane coming through the banana groves. "Good morning," Beatrice Magaza expected and surprised. Bunane would always say. Then he would hand Beatrice a tall pail that would fill to the top with Magaza's milk. When Beatrice finished pouring, Bunane would hand her a shiny coin, and Beatrice would carefully tuck the money into the small woven purse at her side. Day after day, week after week, Beatrice watched the purse get fuller. Soon there would be enough money for a new shirt for Moses, a warm blanket for the bed she shared with Grace. One day, Beatrice returned from collecting water and noticed Mama frowning and counting the money in her woven purse. Beatrice put down the water can and rushed to her mother's side. "Mama, what is it?" she asked. "What's wrong?" As she looked up, Mama's frown turned to a small smile. "You may just have saved enough to pay for school." Beatrice gasped in disbelief. "But what about all the other things we need?" "First things first," Mama said. Beatrice threw her arms around her mother's neck. "Oh, Mama, thank you." Then she ran to where her goat stood chewing her cud and hugged her tight. "Oh, Magaza," she whispered, "today I am the lucky one. You have given me the gift I wanted most." The very next week, Beatrice started school. On the first morning that she was to attend, she sat proudly waiting for milk customers in her new yellow blouse and blue jumper, Magaza by her side. Beatrice felt nervous and excited at the same time. Magaza pressed close, letting her coarse coat brush softly against Beatrice's cheek. "Oh, Magaza," Beatrice cried, "I'll miss you today." Then she thought again about all the good things Magaza was bringing. Mama said that soon surprise would be sold for a lot of money. It would be enough to tear down this old house, she had explained. We will be able to put up a new one with a steel roof that won't leak during the rain. Beatrice heard a rustle and noticed Bunane heading toward her with his empty milk pail. He eyed her new uniform and sighed. "You are so lucky. I wish I could go to school." Beatrice reached out and touched Bunane's arm. I've heard that your family is the next in line to receive a goat. A smile crossed Banana's face. Really? Really? Then Beatrice hugged Magaza on the soft part of her nose, close to where her chin hairs curled just so, and started off to school. And that's Beatrice's Goat, with an afterword by Hillary Rodham Clinton, and I'll share a little bit of that afterwards. So several years ago, Heifer International, an organization I've known and admired for a long time, invited Paige McBriar and Laura Gloucester to East Africa to research a children's picture book, Beatrice's Goat, a true story about a 9-year-old Ugandan girl, is the results of that trip. It's a heartwarming reminder that families, wherever they live, can change their lives for the better. To do it, they need 3 things: resources, training, and community support. Through Heifer, Beatrice's family received all 3. They received a goat that provided nutrition and income, knowledge of how to care for this precious gift without harming the environment, and a supportive community that looks forward to sharing the benefits of Magaza's offspring as Magaza's offsprings multiply and are given to an ever-widening circle of families. Now that Beatrice and her brothers and sisters have milk to drink, they are no longer malnourished. The steady income from the sale of the extra milk has allowed Beatrice to attend a school for the first time, as well as assuring her family that there will always be money to buy badly needed medicine, clothing, and supplies. Soon another family and another will enjoy these same benefits. In my travels across this country and around the world, I have seen that there are still too many children who lack the opportunity to grow up with good health, a quality education, and a hopeful future. The story of Beatrice is an invitation to all of us to support those efforts that provide resources, educate families, and lift community spirits. And as I said, that afterwards is by Hillary Rodham Clinton. But the essence is we should all help each other. So today I want to thank you for listening, and I see Alicia and Lynette watching. Moments with Mary is hosted by the Book Gallery, located in Greenville, Mississippi. As I've said earlier, we should help each other, do the best that we can to support each other and support our community. July 29th is National Lipstick Day. I know that we've been wearing masks, and we need to continue to wear masks, but we can also put on some lipstick under that mask. So thank you for listening. Come by the Book Gallery and visit me. I'm here most days. The hours are posted on the door. So I love you all. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.